We haven't done one of these in a little bit, so it's been a busy June and July for us, which is good, but I definitely miss shooting these videos, so I just wanted to make a quick one here while we had the time. We've been getting a lot of calls recently about millipedes, and millipedes so there's the centipedes and the millipedes, and millipedes they're pretty skinny insects. They're black in color, and what they end up doing is they curl up into a little ball. So if you see these little circle things, and people tend to get them on their driveway first, or in their garage, or down in their basement, and they live underground, and this time of year they get forced up, seems like all at once. You know, if you get them pretty bad, and there's a lot of moisture in the ground, and that's what they're drawn to, and so they get pushed up all at once, and then they don't live very long once they're above ground. I would say maybe 4 or 5 hours, because they need that moisture to survive. And so these are I call these our number one nemesis, because we don't have that great of a solution for them. You know, we can soak the foundation. There's a little fox. I've been seeing a lot of foxes lately. But yeah, so back to the millipedes. We can soak the foundation real good, but that doesn't stop them from surfacing up. So you're still going to see them after we spray. And our chemical, it still takes, 4 or 5 hours for them to crawl in it and get a lethal dosage to die. But eventually they're just going to dry up anyways and die. So, we've tried different ways of trying to control them. We use some granular bait, which you just sprinkle that out, and it's a bait that they take back to their nests and eat. We've tried rotting, so the same way we treat for termites. Try to find if they're really coming out of a ground, a specific area in the ground. We'll take a termite rod and inject chemical into the ground and see if we can get them that way. But that seems to help some, but it's not 100%. So so if you're dealing with these things, the best long-term solution that you can do is to see if you can dry up the soil around your house, which can be quite expensive, can be quite a project. But making sure you have rain gutters that are long enough that get the water rushing away from the house, seeing if you can get more sunlight. So if you have a lot of trees, maybe cut back the trees a little bit. I know retaining walls seem to be a breeding ground for these guys. So if you have a retaining wall, it's kind of comes with the territory. Retaining walls are for water runoff anyways, and so that's kind of a collection area for millipedes. But yeah, so if you're dealing with these guys, I'm sorry to say, but we don't have a real great solution for you. I'm always talking to people when we go to conferences to see if they have better ideas, but it seems to be a kind of a huge problem for our industry to really come up with something good for them. So if you have any solutions or comments on these, or you've tried something that you've worked, please let me know, because I would love to hear about it. But so yeah, millipedes, they're not fun.